Okay, so I welcome you to this short video where we are looking at the Mathematics GCE 2023 Paper 1 questions. So we have the first three for question 1, 2, and 3. And the first part of the question is evaluate. So we have to evaluate 3 power 2 plus 3 power negative 1 times 2 power 0. So this is the first part of the question. So let us evaluate. To evaluate simply means to work out the problem. So how do we work out this given problem? So we need to understand that 3 power 2 simply means we multiply 3 itself 2 times. So it's 3 by 3. And what is 3 by 3? So this is going to give us, let's just show the work, 3 by 3. And then plus where we have 3 the power negative 1, which is the same as the inverse of 3. So it's 1 over 3, the multiplicative inverse of 3. That is what we have here. Then multiply by 2 power 0. We understand any number raised to the power 0 gives us a 1. So this is what we are going to have. And from there, when we multiply this part, we are going to get the 1 over 3. So here, it's going to give us a 9 plus 1 over 3. I hope we are moving together. So from there, we understand now that we have a fraction on the other side. So we can also do the same. We make a fraction here, and then we look for a common denominator of 1 and 3, which is, in this case, the lowest is 3 itself. Then we shall say 1, we divide 3. It's, sorry, we say into 3 we divide 1. So it's 3. 3 multiplied by 9. We are going to get 27. Then again 3 into 3 it's 1 multiplied by 1. We are going to get a 1. So we have plus 1 on top. From there, 27 plus 1, we are going to get 28, which shall be divided by 3. So this is going to be our solution, which of course, if you want to say, is the same as we leave it into a mixed fraction. 3 into 27, it's 9, remainder 1 over 3. So multiply this, we get 27 plus 1, 28 over 3. So this is what we are going to get for the first part. We move to the second part, which is asking us to simplify. So as we can see, this algebraic expression is not simplified. We need to give our simplified expression of this. So how do we do so? We can expand as we multiply out whatever is outside with what is inside of the brackets. So this simply means 2 is going to multiply everything that is inside. So it's 2 by x and 2 by positive 3y. Then we shall do the same for negative 3 and positive 4x, then negative 3 and negative 2. So let's go. 2 by x, we get 2x. 2 by positive 3, we get positive 6y. The negative 3 by 4x, we get negative 12x. Negative 3 by negative 2, negative times positive, we get positive 6. And now we can see we have some like terms. By like terms, we simply means those terms that have the same variable. So we can see in here, we have these of the same variables, 2x and negative 12x. So these can be put together. We have 2x minus 12x. Then positive 6y is alone, is going to be maintained, and also positive 6, which is a constant. Then 2x minus 12x, we get negative 10x. Negative because we are subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number. Then positive 6y cannot be added with the other 6 because this has a variable of y, this does not have, so we maintain. We cannot simplify any further because we can see that what we are remaining with here are not the same. They do not have the same variables, or they are not all numerical values. So our simplification is going to end at this point. We quickly move to the other part where we are expected to factorize completely a given algebraic expression of 3x squared minus 27. So let's go. What does it mean to factorize? To factorize simply means to bring out that which is common in terms of the coefficients, which are the numbers, and also the variables. So from the numbers, we can see that 3 is a common factor. It can go into this part and also the other part. So we can factor it out, and we shall remain inside with x squared. So we say 3 into 3x squared, we remain with x squared. Then 3 into negative 27, we remain with negative 9. And then we can close. So we have factorized, but this is just partially, okay, not in full. So the statement or the question is we factorize completely. So we need to continue. And from what we can see inside, this is a difference of two squares. So how do we factorize a difference of two squares? So by difference of two squares, we simply mean we have 3, and then inside we have this x is a square, and then negative 9 also can be written in index notation, where it can have a base and also a power. That is what it means by index notation. So we are going to have 9 is the same as 3 squared. And what do we have inside? These are squares of which are being subtracted. So this is a difference of two squares. And how do we factorize a difference of two squares? We simply say 3. Then here where we have two x's, we get 1. Then here we also get 1, 3. Close, we open again, 1x is remaining. And except the sign here is going to change from what we had a negative, we shall now introduce a positive. This is how we factorize a difference of two squares. And by so doing, we have factorized this expression completely. So we continue in our next video. Thank you.